This is known as the gap, and this is what I trade. In this video, we're talking about the stock market, what makes it move, and where to start if you're thinking about trading. Welcome everybody to Trading the Gap. This channel is aimed towards helping beginners interested in trading the stock market. On the screen in front of you, we're looking at the chart of Apple, symbol AAPL. This is a line graph. This line graph represents what the stock did today, how it traded, where the price was, and where it closed for the day. You can find this by simply going to Google and typing AAPL or Apple stock. So the symbol for Apple is AAPL. I have been trading for about 8 years now and have had an interesting journey. When I first started learning about trading, everything seemed very exciting to me. The thrill of watching the stock and trying to figure out where it was going to do next. The more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. It seemed like I had finally found my passion. Through my journey, I realized that I had a passion for trading and I had a passion for helping people. When I was first learning to try to understand how the markets move, what they do, it seemed like there was just not enough beginner-friendly information for somebody like me. I came across lots of people trying to sell their system, the way they traded. It seemed like everyone had a different system, and they were all trying to claim that their system was the best. The goal for this channel is to help you understand how to get started and learn to read the market for yourself so you can make your own educated decisions. So let's talk about this. What is the market? Well, simply put, the market is made up of buyers and sellers. People like you and me, big banks, hedge funds, everyone wants their share. So now that we've found the chart of Apple, what does this line graph actually tell us? What are we looking at? Well, we're looking at the price. This chart tells us a few things. It tells us the open, the daily high, the daily low. It doesn't tell us the close, but it does have the previous close as well for reference. And up here we can select one day. If we want to look at today, the one day, we can look at the past 5 days, what it's done. And it looks like the stock actually had a very nice run for the past 5 days. And of course you can look at the monthly and the yearly. So going back to the one day now, other than the open, the close, the high and the low, this chart doesn't really tell us much about buying or selling pressure. It doesn't really say anything about who was in control at what time. Yes, we can see the price went from 316.87 down to about 314 and then right back up again. But in the middle between these 2 points, there is a story. As well as these 2 points, there's also a story. To get that story, that's where a candle chart comes in. A candlestick chart is a type of price chart that displays the open, the close, the high and low of the stock. Here, we're looking at that same chart of Apple, but only this time in candlesticks. Candlesticks can tell you a lot by themselves about the buying or selling pressure at any particular time. This time frame is the 5-minute time frame, which is found right up here. Every trading platform has a time frame you can select. So here you could see currently we're on the 5-minute time frame. We can also go to the daily if we wanted to. I primarily trade 1 and 2 minute time frame, which is what we're going to be looking at. This is that same chart taken from a 5-minute down to a 1-minute time frame. So how the heck do you trade this, and what is all this mumbo jumbo? Well, let's take a look at this. I would actually not trade this day as it doesn't meet my trading criteria, but the previous day does. See this gray dotted line right here? That is the break of the previous day and today. So the previous day actually has a nice gap, and this is what we're here to talk about. On Friday, December 10th, the stock closed here. On Monday the 13th, it opened here. This is known as the gap, and this is what I trade. To trade this, we need to learn to understand how to read a candlestick. In the next video, I'll be going over what a candlestick is, how to read it, and what it actually tells us in that particular time. If any of this information was helpful to you, subscribing and hitting the like button will let the YouTube algorithm know that there's quality content in this video. If you'd like to see this video get recommended to more people, leaving a comment will help the algorithm do that. Leave me a comment below. I plan on picking some similar themed comments and questions to talk about in my upcoming videos. That's all for now. I'll see you in my next video.